sports. It's in the game.
All right, coming up next, a welterweight title fight between Jorge Masvidal and Nate Diaz. All right, get out your 209 tattoos, folks. Here he is, Nate Diaz, one of the biggest superstars in all of mixed martial arts. It's amazing to think where he could have taken his star power if he was in a regular cycle competing every 3 months.
Yes, if he fought as regularly as most guys, his star power would be even bigger. But Nate Diaz moves at his own pace. A phenomenal striker and a great jiu-jitsu tacticianer. You fall into Nate Diaz's guard, you will get submitted, as he's shown on a number of occasions. A fantastic fighter. Welcome back, Nate Diaz.
You're not going to out-cardio these Diaz brothers. You're not going to out-tough Nate Diaz. And once again, he is facing top competition here tonight. We'll see how it goes for Nate Diaz here in his UFC return. He is the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion in a division full of killers. He has remained the hunted at 170 pounds. Now, unquestionably staring at his toughest challenger to date. Can he go back home as the champion? If he can, another chapter to one of the greatest welterweight legacies the Octagon has ever seen. Tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Both fighters are 35 years old. Diaz will have a 2-inch reach advantage. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Herb Dean. This is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 22 wins, 13 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Stockton, California, presenting the challenger, Nate Diaz. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a boxer, holding a professional record of 35 wins, 17 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Miami, Florida. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, Jorge Masvidal. Masvidal.
You ready to fight?
All right, here we go. Will we crown a new UFC welterweight champion tonight? It is time to find out.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Educated jab there by Jorge Masvidal.
But not even just a jab. Like, you watch Masvidal throw that jab. His backhand is always perfectly in place. Nothing is wasted. He's not loading up on his strikes. He's just letting it flow. Jorge Masvidal is a very educated boxer, and it's showing in his performance tonight. Good jab.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. Nice punch lands over the top.
And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. That shot blocked by Diaz. Nice straight right lands. That straight punch is going to be a real problem if they can't make the adjustment.
A real problem. He needs to move his head defensively if he's going to avoid getting hit so many times in the face.
Man, he's just got a great feel for the striking realm early in this one.
The timing is on point. He's doing a great job of mixing everything up.
So 31 total strikes have found the mark for Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Back to the feet. Oh! Straight right.
Jab hurt him a little bit.
Nice combination there by Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. Oh! Gamebred gets caught with that punch.
I mean, he's cutting him down to size with these beautiful leg kicks.
Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Whoa! Oh, he might be in trouble here after that big diving punch.
Oh, look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle. Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
Oh, so an interesting decision there as he decides to stand up and relinquish the dominant position. 45 seconds remain in the round. Diaz's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. 30 seconds now to go in the round. Action by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. You can hit a shot like that. You don't know whether to high, grab, or wrestle. I mean, he's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Round 2 winding down. All right, so a big round for him there, DC. We'll go back and look at some of the highlights. Big knockdown for him. We'll see if he can follow it up.
You can see that he was flowing. Everything was working in accordance to what he wanted it to be. And at the moment that it showed itself, the moment that the opportunity arrived, he jumped on it, got that big knockdown, and now he finds himself ahead in this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Nice connection there by Nate Diaz. Not a guy you want to let get going here on the feet, DC.
No, because it's all downhill with Nate, right? It's the activity that will overwhelm his opponents, and this looks like the start of that.
Man, he's timing his shots nicely. It's like Tom Brady out there. He hasn't missed the target.
I mean, you insist on bringing in Tom Brady. Stop it, John, stop it.
Nice punch there. Oh! Ooh, diving punch, man.
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on. Yeah, looks a little wobbly on his feet. Back to the feet.
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
Lands a glancing right hand upstairs. Nice punch there by Diaz.
liver kick.
Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Diaz.
That right hand hurt him a little
Kick
bit.
lands for net. 82 total strikes have now landed for Jorge Masvidal. And landing with 45%. Unbelievable.
He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Pinpoint strike to end this fight. It landed flush. I'm not even sure the opponent wholly saw it coming, and before he could recover, the referee was in to stop the fight. So a huge knockout victory for that fighter here tonight. All right, DC, no telestrator tonight, but we're going to get you some highlights from this one. This was a fight that had it all, and for my money, his best performance to date.
His best performance to date in the biggest moment. In the biggest moments, you got to show up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. He used every bit of his skill to get the job done.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 23 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout